On your left. Welcome to JJ's Trail Review. Today I am riding the trails of Roseville, Minnesota. I actually started out in St. Paul at the corner of Arlington and Jackson Street, and I went northwest on the Trout Creek Trail. Went through the corner of Maplewood and into Roseville, past McCarran's Lake, through the Resevior Woods Park, along the city streets of Roseville, returning through Central Park, and then back down the Trout Creek Trail. The entire ride was about 10 miles. It took me about 50 minutes, and it had moderate to difficult elevation change. Here I am riding north from the intersection of Arlington and Jackson Street in St. Paul, and quickly turning northwest onto the Trout Creek Trail. Much of this stretch of the ride is uphill. This is going under Wheelock Parkway. And then it crosses Larpenteur Avenue. Then after climbing that hill, it goes through the property of the St. Paul Regional Water Service, crosses Rice Street. Now it's exited St. Paul. That was actually going through Maplewood, and now we're officially in Roseville. Very tiny corner of Maplewood. And then this is Lake McCarran's Park. So here I went right or west, and this is going along South McCarran's Boulevard. And at the west edge of the lake, you go left, and this enters the Resevior Woods Park. And this is definitely the most challenging part as far as hills go. There's some very steep hills within this park. Just keep getting steeper and steeper through here. And then at the top of the hill is the reservoir that the park is named after. And then it's a quick downhill ride. Then exiting the park, it is left on Victoria Street North. It's for a very short time, and then it curves right onto Roselawn Avenue. So the trail goes right along Roselawn Avenue for a little ways. And this is crossing Lexington Avenue, and then it will be turning north. A lot of this ride is away from the main streets and through woods and parkland. There's some of it that is along busy streets also. This is going past Lexington Park, crossing County Road B. There's one little stretch where it's a sidewalk, it's just for one block, and then it turns into an official trail again. And this is going under Highway 36. going past the tennis courts for the Roseville High School. And it's just a few blocks north of that, and I took a right into Central Park. There's a network of trails that goes through here. And I found my way around Bennett Lake. There's actually a separated bicycling and walking trail here, so read the signs carefully. And then it crosses Victoria Street, and this is still Central Park. Some more ball fields over here. And then the trail goes back into the woods. Somewhat hilly in this part also. And this is a right on Dale Street. And after a few blocks, it is going under Highway 36. And then right after it crosses County Road B, this is kind of strange, but there's a crosswalk, and you can take a left into the parking lot of the B Dale Club. So there's a softball field behind here, but right at the back of the parking lot, this trail actually goes into the woods, and this is called Villa Park. There's another pretty good network of trails back here. This is also pretty hilly. And then at the end of that park, it is left onto McCarran's Boulevard North. Now, this is the lake that I rode around the south side of. Now I'm returning back around the north side of it, although it's not quite as scenic on the way back. One more pretty good hill to climb. And this is a right on Rice Street. Pretty busy section here, but it's just a few blocks, and it goes back past the McCarran's Lake Park, and this is a left back into the St. Paul Water Services lot. So this becomes Trout Creek Trail again here. And from here, it's just a short ride back down this hill, back to where we started. Thank you for watching. Let me know if there's a trail you'd like me to review.